Here we go with the week of January 11th through the 17th, 2026. Halfway through January. Let's cut the deck. What actions are they likely to take? All right. Let's find out. Let's get a theme energy here. Justice. And the Magician and the Empress. It's quite a theme energy. I mean, I don't know. You might think that they're probably going to come and give to this. I don't know. There's a hidden energy here. I know that's there. The King of Swords. It's a whole lot of thinking, not a lot of doing here. There's a whole lot of wishing, hoping. We had a lot of hope in the Friday reading. There's a whole lot of hoping, not a lot of doing. Let's see what happens. That's what I get. I just getting ready. A whole lot of prep. A whole lot of getting ready. You know, I don't know. I like the justice. I like that that's there. I'm just going to read it the way I'm going to read it. That's the way it feels to me. All right? Take it how you want to take it. But I know this energy. I know. Let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Jury here for a reason, this reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. It's a weekly reading, but it might happen next week, the week after. It could have happened 2 weeks ago. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But these are the energies that are setting up this week for sure. Okay? Just like the Friday reading where we got the context, what are they thinking and feeling? We ask what actions they're likely to take. Splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. I'll put the sign names to it, but I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. Because everything is energy and everything is connected. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Two of Pentacles. Backing up what I just said. Backing up. Rewind. Right? Oh, this guy sucks. He read Justice and the Magician and the Empress as somebody's going to dilly-dally around. Somebody's going to dilly-dally around. I feel the energy how I feel it. Justice is slow. Justice is dilly-dally. You ever been on jury duty? I have. I think they love me. They keep fucking calling me. I mean, I must be fun or something. I don't know. Right? Everybody. I mean, I've done state cases, federal. I've done all kinds. Anyway, it's boring. It's sitting around all day. It's the worst day of your life. You know. Oh, it's terrifying. It's time I can't get back. I feel like I'm being punished because somebody else made a mistake. You know? I mean... But it's the civic duty. Right. Got you. But at the end of the day here, somebody here is dilly-dallying. They're fucking around. And underneath that, you want more proof? Fine. The slowest energy in the tarot. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, what I just described. I think we want them this way. We want them going slow. We want justice to happen properly here. Quick justice isn't necessarily good justice. Right? You don't want to... You want to go into court, you want slow justice, right? You want the jury trial, for example. You want to state your case, right? You want 12 peers to, trust me, I don't get in trouble, okay? You want me and 11 other fuckers to maybe come to a decision. I'll tell you, if you, or you know, that's nice and slow, it takes forever, or do you just want to walk in, say not guilty, judge says, yeah, fuck you, 5 years, you know? I mean, fine. We want it nice and slow here, okay? We do. Never mind the 5 swords, that's your person. They're not sure what to do here. There's a lot, we picked up a lot of hope in the Friday reading. There's a lot of hope here. I think somebody's hoping, oh gosh, I hope Steve's viewer will just reach out. I think that would be justice for them. But it's not justice for you. If this is somebody who cast you off, so it's their fault that you're not together, or they bear the brunt of it anyway. Or somebody who's afraid to be vulnerable. You giving them an easy way out isn't necessarily going to help the situation. They're not going to change. They're not going to behave differently in the future, right? Even with a child, sometimes you got to put them in the timeout chair, right? And they'll give you the sad face, but that doesn't get them out of the timeout chair. Unless you're me. Then it works. But right here, story starts with Aries, position 1, and Pisces, position 12, is where it ends. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Again, No timestamps here. I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. Let's go. Position 1, most closely related to this. Bam. Oh, hold on, I got to place the first card right, or the whole reading is fucked up. It's a huge reading. All right, Page of Wands. Let's clarify it. I'll talk about it while I shuffle for the clarify. Never know how long it's going to take to shuffle for these damn clarifiers. This person has moments of bravery, and then not. There's a communication here that they feel like if they could just talk to you. Can I put it that way? Usually this is like a fruitful communication, the Page of Wands. They feel like if I could just talk to Steve's viewer. I don't think they have the stones to do it themselves. All right, let's see. Page of Wands, why is it here? Tell me more about this. Okay, we're done shuffling. Yeah. If I could just, it's a message of change. It's a Knight of Swords, isn't it? Message of change. If I could just talk to Steve's viewer, I could change things. That's the environmental energy. And they do get fits of bravery. They really do. Okay. What's on top? The Six of Cups. Something from the past. They want to resolve something from the past. Or they want to go back to the past. All right. I don't know. Maybe you drive a DeLorean. I have no idea. Why is that here? The Ace of Cups. They want to start again. It's what I just said. It's everything I said, just backed up by cards falling. But again, the bridging energy, the King of Wands, the Burger King. They got to have it their way. It's not cool to come talk to you. It'd be better for them. They'd feel like Zeus up on the mountain if you came to them. I don't advise it. Do what you want to do. This energy, I'm telling you right now, they need to be vulnerable. You need to get off their ass and come do it. If you got something to say to one of my viewers, you go say it. Now, you can reach out if you want. I'm not, I don't want to screw up anything for you, but you don't want this person if you give them the easy way out. You keep giving them the easy way out, they're always going to take it. Right? Okay. All right. Let me do what you want to do. The Taurus, position 2. 10 Swords. I didn't write this one down, but I think I remember yesterday this was the person who was playing hide and seek by themselves. Okay? 10 Swords. Here we go. 10's at the end, a dead end, and lead to a new beginning, blah, blah, blah. It's a weird 10 of Swords energy. Somebody feels, it's lonely. Somebody's lonely. That's the way it feels. I take feelings, I translate them into words. These cards are mediums. They're pictures for you. I could do it with just the felt. It doesn't matter. But why should you look at this all? I mean, why not get the pretty pictures? And my nephew went to the trouble of making them colorized now for a change on my camera. How about that? Wow, Steve's camera's got color. I know. It was always there. It turns out there was a checkbox I had to... I don't fucking know. All right, here we go. You want something done right? Get a kid to do it. 10 Swords. They're lonely. Okay. Oh, it's over. It's done. Somebody's making themselves a martyr in a way, a little bit. I mean, all right, chill out there with the pity party. Come on now. Okay, I don't know. All pensive, walking out in the field, no underpants on, and a see-through dress. I mean, what the fuck? Right? I know. Even the bird's upset. He a Pisces, It's the Queen of Wands crossing it. They're putting up a pretense. The environmental energy around this person is a pretense that everything's fine. Everything's good. What's on top? Yeah, I was going to give it's funny, it's the Six of Pentacles, right? This guy giving to the kids here. I was going to say it's typical of this type of energy, my socialite. Even if they're in debt up to their eyeballs and things being repossessed, they'll still buy expensive things or borrow them just to make it look like they've got a lot of money, for example, and they're doing great. Same thing. It's a whole keeping up appearances thing going on. I'm telling you, they're lacking underpants and they're lonely. They're sad. All right? But they're having a bit of a pity party. Why is that here? 8 of Wands. Yeah. They hope you'll reach out. Again, I keep getting this. They hope you'll reach out. Right? Maybe this, I think, I said yesterday, I think this is all a plan. I think this is a game. I think they hope, oh gosh, I haven't seen my person in a while. I think they hope you'll fall for it. I do, because the bridging energy is 6 of Wands. I think they hope you'll fall for it. I think they hope it's going to work, right? You're the only one that can see through them, right? They know that you can see through it, so you'll then come to them. These are all King of Wands energies that want you to beg and apologize. They want to feel like they're doing you a favor. It's almost like they have to apologize to you, but they expect you to apologize to them, and then when you do, they're going to feel like they're doing you a favor by taking you back, when the whole fucking thing is the other way around. I mean, that's just the way it feels. I don't know if that's the exact scenario. Just catch my drift. But fuck me. I mean, there's a lot of pity party here. Gemini, position 3, 8 of Cups. Somebody's giving it a pass for now. They may have watched. I wonder if your person watched my fucking January monthly reading. I wonder if they did, because it seems like they're giving it a pass. Now's not the right time. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Live to fight another day, right? Sometimes it's wise to regroup, to stop and regroup and figure out a new plan. Right? Okay. It's crossed by the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to come towards you, but they're giving it a pass. Somebody wants to come towards you, but they're giving it a pass. Why? Temperance. Because it's the right thing to do. Because it feels right. I could just phrase it like that. It feels right. Why is that here? The 6 of Swords. Again, moving away. Again, wait until the waters are better. You don't want to take a canoe out on a choppy day. It's not a good boat for that sort of thing, right? Even on a big lake, you stay relatively close to shore. You want to be careful. You don't want to go out in the middle of the damn lake, right? You don't generally do that with a canoe. We'll wait for a better day and we'll take the canoe out. It's that kind of energy. Pay attention to your monthly reading, all right? Okay. Cancer, position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Bookends, position 1 over here. Something here for everybody. Cancer's always in all signs position in my readings. In soulmate cycle readings anyway. 3 of Pentacles. The rest of you, about 9 out of the 12, should resonate, for all the other positions. Doesn't matter what your sign is. This might be, if you feel it. You have to feel an energy reading. Feel it. Does it feel like that might be for you? Get the word Gemini out of your fucking head. You don't have to be a Gemini. It doesn't matter. I'm not your astrologer. I don't care what your sign is. I'm giving you the read right here, slice number 3 of a 12-slice pie. If it feels like it might be for you, it's for you. I'm just taking feelings and translating them into words, that's all. 3 of Pentacles. It's like somebody making a nest for you a little bit. Somebody is making some changes here. Implementing them. I think they're implementing the changes this week. Setting up the foundations. Think of a bird building a nest, right? Not my bird. He's too lazy. He'd never do it. He'd never survive in the wild, right? He'd tell the female Clectus parrot, well, I'll get Steve to do it, right? No, I'm building you no nests. I'm not doing that. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody here setting the stage, putting things in. Look at that. Chariot, Cancerian energy falling here. Right? Somebody's determined here. There's a determination in the air. Determination in the air. Controlled determination. Ready to do it. What's on top here? The Lovers. It used to be called the Choice. It still is in some decks, but it's major arcana. The energy is pushing this person in the 5D is pushing this 3D person in a direction. Why is that here? 3 swords. I tell you what. What's the bridge? The Knight of Pentacles. Before somebody approaches you, they're going to take care of some things that are wrong with them. That's what they're fixing right now. They're fixing a hole where the rain gets in. It stops their mind from wandering. Right? That kind of a thing. Right? fixing a hole where the rain gets in. They're fixing themselves. All right. Position 5. I like that. Everybody's person wants to get it right if they're going to do anything. I get it. But I still think this person's fixing themselves before they do anything, but they still hope you do something. They still hope you're the one who approaches, or that they don't have to put in too much effort. Oh, I know that's true with the Knight of Pentacles there. Okay. While he is reliable, it does take his time, doesn't he? He's not really working hard. I mean, you wouldn't want him, if you run a factory, you wouldn't want him on the line, right? Shit'd be getting backed up worse than Lucy in the chocolate factory, right? Remember that episode where she had to keep eating the chocolates because she was doing such a shitty job? I mean, that's kind of Knight of Pentacles energy on a factory line. You know, somebody here a little bit. All right, Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. The most confusing card yesterday, I wrote it down, 4 of Pentacles, came up in the final paradoxical outcome. the add up at the end, 10 of Wands. Lots of dilly. It still feels all dilly-dally to me. Well, yeah, I'm fixed, but I hope that, again, you don't want that. Nobody's rushing here. No, there doesn't seem to be any kind of, it's a little too relaxed. It's too much. Jesus. All right. Leo, 10 of Wands. I mean, this person just cannot stop thinking about you right now. I don't know what it is about right now. It might be the time of year is important in your connection. I don't know. They just can't stop thinking about you. You're a thing right now. You're the geek of the week in their head. And they're wondering how they could, well, look at what she's doing, right? It's a girl on the card. Your person can be a dude, but look at well, I mean, that could be a dude too. He looks like a dude, she looks like a dude I went to high school with, right? He was kind of weird. He reminded me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo with longer hair. Anyway, she got the cow all packed up and she left the castle. Well, crossing it is leaving the castle, 9 of Pentacles. It's hard for this person to stay where they are right now. Something's getting, every time the cycle comes around, everything's in cycles. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. Energy is measured in cycles. Each of your connections is on a cycle. You can pick up the pattern if you start tracking it, right? This is on a fairly fast cycle, the Leo soap opera. But every time it comes around, it gets worse for this person. We're reaching a fever pitch here with the 10 of Wands, 10 of anything. Fever pitch. 10s of the end, dead end to lead to a new beginning. What's on top? See? What did I just say? I didn't know that was there. The Fool. 10s of the end, dead end to lead to a new beginning. And the kid pulls the Fool. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't know. Why's the Fool here? The 5 of Cups. It's like somebody saying to themselves, this time I'm going to do it because I keep letting myself down. The more this person, I'm going to tell you this, the more this person lets themselves down and backs out, the more pressure is on them each time your connection cycles around. It's getting worse and worse and worse. It gets heavier and heavier and heavier. They're likely not to come towards you this time. I'm just being honest. They're likely to let themselves down. But the good news is the universe is representing it with the 5 of Cups, which is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. The other one is the 3 of Swords, in my experience. And we got a lot here. There's things setting up this week. You want them in this energy, all right? You do. Every time it comes around, your connection. Nah, they're interested, they're into you, then they're not, then they fail to come towards you, then they live their shitty life in toxin, then they're into you, then they're, again and again and again. Each time it comes around, it gets heavier and heavier. It weighs about 3 tons right now on this person, at least. That poor little calf carrying all that shit. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. You had the sunshine yesterday. I wrote it down. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're the geek of the week. That is you guys showing up. Look at that in the 9 of Pentacles. Where was it? It's right there. Yeah. It was also crossing over here. You're the geek of the week here, right? It is a card. We often say about the Nine of Pentacles, it's independence, it's liberating energy, it's all that kind of stuff. It's also someone who's admired. We tend to admire people, right? You're at work on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday. You see people not at work. You kind of admire them a little bit, maybe with a little twinge of jealousy. Why aren't they at work? You know, what are they doing? You know, that kind of a thing. There's some admiration here from others coming at you. Put on a show for them. If people want to look, if people want to talk about you, give them something to talk about. If people want to spy on you, give them something to see. You know. If people want to admire you, give them something to admire. Soak it up. Soak up the energy. It's part of the reason the sun was there. I probably should have mentioned that on Friday. I didn't think of it till after the reading. You should soak it up. Right? I want you to soak up that sun energy from the Friday reading like you're laying out by the pool. Right? Right on. Don't even bother with a bikini. You don't want tan lines on that one. Just lay there. People will admire. All right, here we go. The Pentacles. Why is it here? Wow, this card is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's the Knight of Swords. Shit. I mean, it was here. It's just there. Everything. Watch what you say. Just watch what you say. The environmental energy around you is people act upon what you say. So be careful. Okay? Just be careful. That's all. Any advice you give, be careful. Make sure you know what you're talking about. Fact check yourself first. Okay? Seems to be this thing where, you know, in public right now, anybody who fact checks is stupid or fake or something. That's nonsense. Right? That's nonsense. High vibrational people want you to fact check them. You know, that's important. I don't know. What's on top here? So be careful what you say to people. What's on top here? 5 Swords. And why is that here? The two of Cups. Yeah, make sure what you say to people. What you say is balanced. It's true. This can really backfire on you. If you abuse this, you'll get that energy back as what the kids might call some bad karma. All right? So, speak only truth, only stuff that can help or benefit people that are asking you questions. Talk about only shit you know about, right? Or keep your damn mouth shut. One or the other, either way. Yeah, that's pretty much what's there. I mean, I could, it's not worth it. It's not, well, I mean, I'll pull it. The bridging energy is the Four of Pentacles. You have to have some fear. By the fact that people admire you. There's 2 ways to approach it. It's probably good that this is here. There's 2 ways to approach this, right? If people admire you, you should fear it. You should be careful. It's hold back. It's what I said. That's why I wasn't going to pull it. I already said it, right? Only talk about what you know about, what you know to be true, and things like that. There's 2 ways to approach this kind of admiration. Either you fear it, which is wise because then you're careful with it, or you soak it up and you develop what some might call malignant narcissism. Okay? You got to be very careful with that. What the kids would say, it goes to your head. All right? Be careful about that. All right. Position 7, Libra. Six of Pentacles. Somebody attached to you is getting bad karma back and you're getting good karma back. Okay? Let's see where it goes. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? It's an energy of abundance coming your way. That's all it is. That's all it's talking about. Okay? You put something out or somebody threw something negative at you, they're getting something negative back on them. I think that's what I got for you yesterday because that's showing up again. But as a byproduct of that, in an equal and opposite reaction, because the laws of physics apply, you're getting something very positive towards you. Well, all right. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? The 2 of Wands. You're getting a chance, an opportunity to go somewhere, to travel, to do something, to Something is setting up for you this week where you get a chance to do something. Go somewhere you always wanted to go. Meet somebody you always wanted to meet. I don't know. Two of Wands. Make new plans. Okay? You're getting an opportunity that you wouldn't normally get. Now, what's on top? Oh my God. I said abundance. I didn't know it was that much. I guess the Nine of Pentacles is already out. I mean, is it? No, it isn't. It could have been that. It could have been the Nine of Pentacles. It's not already out from the witches. Holy shit. That's the King of Pentacles. Wow, why is that here? Fuck me. Ten of Cups. Boy, when I'm right, I'm right. I'll tell you what. There it is. I'm spot on. Bridging energy. Seven Cups. Opportunities you never had before. God, you won't even know what to do with yourself. The world is your fucking oyster. What did somebody do to you? I mean, I've seen this play out. I've seen this play out. I mean, this could be somebody who said something to you a long time ago that hurt you, that's getting and the karma's coming back on them, and you're getting some kind of thing. It could be something good you put out, and it's coming back on you. For some of you, it could be that. For others, I've seen, if you had a rough childhood, I don't want to stir anything up, but if you had a rough childhood, sometimes those types of people, are protected. They're very protected by a universe, especially if they have a lot of empathy. So, if that's you, it's time for your payout, right? You're getting dividends back from the energy. It's setting up this week. I don't know that it plays out this week, but okay, right the fuck on, motherfucker, man. Okay, Scorpio, position 8. My hot Scorpios. I wish I could end the reading there. King of Swords. Spot on. Sometimes energy, it's tough to translate feelings into words, and I always like to make sure I get it right. When the cards back me up like that, I don't think my words do it justice. I think the pictures speak volumes. All right, King of Swords. Is it you or is it somebody? Somebody's about to lay down some truth on you. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I can't tell. Roles can be reversed. Could be you laying down some truth on somebody. Somebody laying down some truth on you. I don't know. I have no idea. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming. Okay, that's the best. Okay, that's the environmental energy. It's coming in hot. Okay, Nine of Wands. But I think it's somebody laying down the truth on you, and I think they're confused. I don't think they've given it enough thought. I think they're making too many assumptions. Why do I say that? Look at the clouds around his head. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a good idea to, even if you have a lot of time, Grandma, on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, to think about what you're going to say. What you're going to say is only as good or accurate as the data you have to work with. Somebody may have gotten you wrong. You may need to school them. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. What's on top? The Magician. Okay. Well, before I'm laughing for a reason. Why is that here? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. I think your reaction to... I'm going to take the humorous side, why I chuckled here. I think your reaction to this... I think this person's expecting you to fight, and you just like... It's water off a duck's back for you. You handle this very well. Whatever it is, you correct them, you do whatever it is. I don't know. I think they're not expecting your answer. They're not expecting your response. I believe that's true. The Nine of Cups. There's a chance you make a new friend here or strengthen a bond with somebody by straightening something out. It generally, when I see energies like this, I think somebody's coming towards you looking for a fight, prepared for a fight. Don't give them one. You're getting this read. If this is for you, you don't have to be a Scorpio. Like I said already, I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your horoscope. In position 8, if you identify with that, if that feels, something there, you can imagine who that might be or whatever. Somebody's coming at you. It's good advice for any time in life, really. If somebody's coming at you and they're looking for a fight, don't give it to them. You're not going to gain anything by butting heads like that. It's not going to happen. All right? You won't get anything out of it. One person's got to be cool. It might as well always be you, the Steve's Love Tarot viewer. All right? One person always got to be cool. So be cool. Make it you. That's all you got there. Don't be like me. I mean, Steve from Steve's Love Tarot is a bit of a hothead, although I'm getting better. I'm getting better as I get older. I'm fine. I'll find temperance. I'll probably track it down right toward the end of my life, But if I can help you find it before then, and that's great. But I wouldn't fault you if you did kind of confront them a little bit. But I'd be a hypocrite if I scolded you for it. But good advice. Be cool here. All right. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. I wrote down what you got yesterday. 6 of Wands, High Priestess. I wrote down what you got yesterday. Somebody here is going to do something underhanded. Okay? Behind the scenes, you're getting sabotaged behind the scenes. Maybe I'm being overly dramatic by using the word sabotage. But I don't think so. Not with the Sagittarius position and the shit that comes in for it from me. I mean, we're talking direct from the 11th dimension for you, man. We're talking crazy shit here. Sorry, I had to fix my mic. I hope that didn't blow anybody's ear out. I know. I don't know. I don't know either. I'm going to tell them. I'll find it. Relax. You get all antsy. All right. All right, I'll stop. All right. Flem the Parrot says stop. I'll stop. All right. 8 Swords, crossing it. This is what happens when people have too much time to stew. Right? I'm not talking about somebody named Stu, like Disco Stew on I think that's The Simpsons, isn't it? Disco Stew? I don't know. I'm not talking about stew like that or even stew on the pot. Somebody's got too much time to think about you and stew about you. You got something that they wanted. You won something. This might be future influence for you. It always can be. It's coming from the damn 11th dimension, so who knows? It might have happened a million years ago for all I fucking know. But somebody here has had too much time on their hands to plot and scheme. All right? And now they've gone batshit crazy. And you're you're their focus. I don't know. Okay. What's on top here? 8 Cups. This is a strange read on the 8 Cups. But if you think about it, you won't see it coming. You won't see it coming. Somebody's going to, well, it's a way I could phrase it, break your 8 cups in the middle of the night, or somebody under the dark of night, things like that. It's just you won't see it coming. 8 cups. Why? So it's like somebody leaving you in the middle of the night. You went to bed, you were in the same bed, you went to sleep, you wake up in the morning, they're gone, you can't find them, the car's gone, everything's gone, their stuff is gone. Like, what the fuck? I didn't see that coming. Right? Sort of like that. I don't know. Somebody here has gone a little crazy over you. Why is the 8 Cups here? The 4 of Wands. Oh, why me? Bridge. The King of Cups. It is possible my scenario isn't too far off, but somebody might be breaking up with you without you realizing it. They're plotting and planning. They may have fallen in love with somebody else. You might start. I'm gonna riff on this energy. Take it how you want to take it. All right. Somebody might. You might have started dating somebody, but they're still married, but you don't know that. That's possible here a little bit. Environmental energy is that. There's a uneasy, trapped, blindfolded, you don't know what's going on sort of thing here. What the hell is happening, right? And as it relates to you, as it relates to them, it's somebody who's had too much time to think. I think this is really somebody whose ego got hurt by some kind of success you had, and they're planning something. They're planning to take it from you so that they can have the happy new beginning. It could be somebody planning to take your boyfriend or girlfriend from you. I don't know. All right? I don't know. Maybe somebody's planning to take Flem the parrot from me. I don't know. You shouldn't do that in the dark of night. He comes with Cajun food. I can show you where the food is. Ha! He doesn't like that. I know. I'm just kidding. Relax. All right, here we go. 10. Position 10, Capricorn. Here we go. The Empress. If you think he doesn't speak English, you're wrong. I tell my wife that all the time. She's like, he doesn't talk much because he don't do tricks for anyone. He knows all the words. He knows exactly what they are. You could talk to him like a person. He knows exactly what you're saying. He reads energy. If nothing else, he picks up on the feelings of it. Right? He's just got to learn when I'm kidding. All right, Empress. Somebody's very attracted to you. I don't think you notice. Did I say that to you yesterday? I didn't write yours down. Were you the one who wasn't noticing that someone's trying to get your attention? Yeah. It's like her right here. She's fixing her hair. She's got the tits out. Right? She's being spied on. She has no idea that we're here looking at her. No idea at all. I don't think she'd care. But, at the end of the day here, somebody's really into you. And I don't think you've noticed them. Somebody, do they admire you? No, you don't think so? I don't know. I don't know if admire is the word, but they definitely want to talk to you. I'm drawn to all the blue on the card. Why is the Empress here? Tell me about it. Right now. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. There it is. I lost my shoe. Hold on. Either they just got single or they hope you're single. Okay? You're the person of their fucking dreams here. Right? They hope you're single or they'll get single for you. Wow. I mean, those are nice tits, but whew, okay, cool. What's on top? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not noticing this. You're leaving them out in the cold. You keep slamming it's like you walk right, you fix your earrings here and you just walk right past them. Like they're not even there. You're not noticing this person at all. They're trying to get your attention. You just keep leaving them out in the cold. And they feel like, oh my God. Okay, why is that here? The Chariot. This is an important soulmate on your journey through this soulmate cycle. There's somebody around you. I'll tell them. There's somebody around you who you're not noticing who's playing an important role. They're part of your journey and you're leaving them in the cold. It's like I would want to tell you you're leaving money on the table. It's that kind of a thing. It's not about money. It's about love. You just got to catch my drift, right? But it's like you're leaving money on the table. You're missing a big part of your journey here. This is a huge deal, all right? This is like the universe even gave it to me as money in a way. It's like you've got $40,000 worth of chips, poker chips on the table, and you take off to go to the bathroom and just don't come back. You left money on the table. I mean, they literally raided the thing after you left. This is extremely important. I don't know why. You're going to have to notice it. You don't notice it. I'm telling you. It's the Page of Swords, bookending it. Oh my God, it's everything I said. Why am I your second favorite? We'll come back to those. I said she's fixing her earrings. She got the titties out. We're spying on her. This person's watching you. They're spying on you, and you're not noticing. And proof of that is this. It didn't give me the Page of Pentacles, which would be someone you know is spying. They're looking at your picture, whatever. This is the barn owl in the animal deck, where I say you've all walked under them a million times. I'm out on a walk. Even if you're in the city, you don't even know because you just don't spot them. We don't actually almost ever know when the Page of Swords is spying. All right? We're good about that. So whoever this is, try to figure it out. This week, it might be pretty obvious. This setting up, the energy is setting up to make it a little clearer for you because the universe with the Chariot here is like, well, Steve's viewer is not really fucking paying attention, so I'm going to have to do something big. So if someone around you at work all of a sudden spontaneously catches fire, it's that fucking person. That's how bad the universe wants to get your attention with the fucking Chariot card here. Literally, did you see Janet from downstairs caught fire? Yeah, I saw it. Holy shit! Right, that's your person. Right, you can go visit them at the burn ward. All right, here we go. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my other wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. Remember what I said when you showed up here. That's for greater than 85% of you watching. That energy, if you're showing up here in the cycle. All right. I'm pulling on the incoming energy, but there's going to be spots where you guys show up. The Magician, this is you. Here you are. All right. How you handle yourself, very important. I think it's a test. I don't like saying that. I don't like tests either. I hate tests. But it's just a word I'm using. It's not literally a test. But I said about the Jupiter retrograde bubble, which lasts until the middle of March. What you do in that bubble matters. It's not like Las Vegas, where what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. No, what happens in the Jupiter retrograde bubble plays out exactly. You get what you get. You reap what you sow when Jupiter goes direct. And it happens all the time with Jupiter retrogrades, but the last 2 times that I've been tracking it and noticed it is the last 2 times Jupiter was in Cancer. 2001 to 2002 and 2013 to 2014, right? It played out that way, both of those times. I wasn't tracking it before that, so I don't have any data. But let's see where we go here. Not this specific topic or angle on it anyway. All right, here we go. Magician. Yeah, it's crossed by the Ace of Swords. I said this in a recent reading. I don't know if it was an extended or not. I said it's like your personal new moon type of energy. It's what an astrologer might say to you. An astrologer might say, and I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your horoscope. I'm just saying, I do know my astrology. I've studied astrology. I do know what it is, how it works. Obviously, I pull readings on astrological alignments because they pull on the core energy. An astrologer might say this is your personal new moon kind of energy. It's a planetary way of saying rebirth, kind of a thing. Reconciliation, energy of self. I don't know. What's on top? 10 of Wands. Yeah. It's a turning point. And I don't want to say breaking point. You're entering into a turning point in your life. You might, and this came up in a recent reading too, about getting rid of some things. I believe it was an Is This You reading. And I think this Is This You, the latest Is This You reading is for a lot more of you than what watched it. Okay? They often are. There's a lot of people that are just afraid to watch a reading like that. Well, I hope it's not for me. I hope that is for you. Turning points are a big deal. These are important moments. This is a point in time that you'll remember. I mean, you'll literally, 25 years from now, you'll remember it. And you'll remember the days in it. Right? Why is that here? Strength. Yeah, this is huge. It's huge. What's the bridge? Yep. The Queen of Wands. Again, you're very popular. It plays out in the 3D with you being popular. You seeming to other people like you can do anything. But for you, what you should keep in mind, and the reason you might want to fear this energy so that it doesn't go to your head, that's all. It's not that the energy wants you to fear it. It's not that kind of thing. That's not what life's about. Life's supposed to be fun. Right? Anything that wants you to fear it, as far as I'm concerned, not for me. Right? But you should respect it at the very least. And that's what this strength card is talking about a little bit. It's a 500-pound cat. It might be tame, and you might have tamed it, and it might like you, but you still need to respect it. Right? Even that fellow in Las Vegas got eaten by one of them, didn't he? Right? He was handling those cats for a long time. He got cocky with it. Right? That's what happens. All right. Pisces, position 12. Take my advice. Don't take my advice. Hear me now. Believe me later. I don't fucking care. Either way, do what you want to do. This is very cool. You'll remember this point in time. Is it happening this week? I don't know. I'm not a time lord. But it's at least setting up. The energies are at least setting up this week. It'll play out for each of you at different times. All right, Pisces. Position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. Yesterday it was 1, 5, I don't know, what was it, 4, 8? Something like that. Who do we appreciate, right? What's here? Justice. Ah. It came back. I love it. I love it. Justice. Sweet, nice, slow justice here. Okay. That's fitting, isn't it? We were talking about it at the very beginning, and there it is. It's the last card out. Let's clarify it. The fact that this... Justice. What is justice? Justice is balanced energy. It's happiness to all of us in the 3D. But what is justice here? I'll tell you what it is. I'll be fair and square with you. It's justice alone that this fucker, whoever this is for you, is hoping and praying on their knees that you'll reach out. Okay? They're hoping and praying that you will. That's kind of justice for you. I think this energy told you they didn't want to, and I think it was their shit that caused it. They took out their shit on you in some capacity, whatever it is. Made you the victim of their crap in some way, even if that crap was a bad marriage. Oh, we can't be together because I'm married, right? But it's a shitty marriage, right? Wouldn't have banged you. You wouldn't have been a thing in the first place if it was good. Nobody want to fuck with anything good, right? So at the end of the day, it's kind of justice all by itself. Now, let them squirm. Let them feel what you felt a little bit. Why is this here? What do we get? I didn't write down. I meant to write yours down yesterday. Is this fucking card? We can't get rid of this motherfucker. It is the Knight of Swords. And I haven't seen a devil come out of this. It's getting thin by the end of this reading. And I haven't seen a devil come out. Might come out here. I don't know. I haven't looked. But I haven't seen it come out yet. I don't think this person gives you a message of change in this case. The environmental energy around you is you're tempted to give this person a piece of your mind. Let's put it that way. I don't know why. I still say that's what they want. Your justice lives in not doing. You think that's going to bring you justice. I don't think it will. That's quick justice. And we talked about that in the beginning of this. You want the jury trial. You want the long wind. You got a better chance of getting free than just going in and saying, well, I'll skip the trial. What do you think, Judge? Right? Oh, okay. That judge just wants to get back to a fucking golf game or some shit. Right? Okay, well, guilty then. I trust the police. They had that they got it right. You know, you don't want that. That's not justice. You think justice is reaching out and giving this person a piece of your mind. It's not. Justice has led this person stew, hoping you'll reach out. Do what you want to do. I don't care. But that's what it is. That's how it plays. Play the long game here. All right, take the long road. What's on top? The Emperor. You're in control. What did I just say? I know you think justice is you taking control of this situation. It's not. Why is that here? You're in control by the whole time you're over here and they're wondering what you're doing and why you're not reaching out. And why, in the meantime, they're having to look at all their shit. And in the meantime, they're kind of fixing it in the process of doing that. Or at least fixing it a little more anyway. Why is that here? Death card. You think reaching out, you think reaching out is going to change things, right? There's a transition happening here, all right? The energy is, these are 5D. Yeah, it's all 5D. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. The point I'm trying to make is you're not in control. What you think doesn't matter. You're not in control. This is going to take care of itself. The more you intervene, you're just getting in the way. Right? I always tell you that the universe finds human beings, the energy around us, human beings are a big pain in the ass. Because it's a binary universe. Black, white, yes, no, zeros and ones. Right? Things are good, things are bad. It's the human brain that puts all those gray areas in there. And we're always doing things to knock energy out of balance. The energy's just trying to stay in balance. And here we go thinking and trying, they've been intervening and getting in the way. This is going to play out beautifully all by itself. Just let it. Right? Here you are. No, I got to go in and give them a piece of my mind. That's not what the plan is here. This is slow justice. Allow it to happen. Right? Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. I'm just reading the energy. All right? I'm just doing my job. Okay? All right. It is what it is. But you saw the major arcana cards here. We don't control that. If anybody tells you, oh, we get a little bit of control or whatever. No, we don't. No. No. Zero. All right. All major arcana. Wow. Just let it play out. It's fine. It's a week to let to trust this week for all of you on some level. The universe has your back. Its timing is perfect. All right? It brings you the right people, in the right situations, at just the right motherfucking time. All is well. That's it. That's what you got to believe this week. That's your level of faith. Right? Take it for what it's worth to you. All right, let's add it up. 3 cards and a bottom card. What actions are they likely to take this week? Add it up. Wow. I know. It's crazy. All right, let's go. From another deck. I love it. The 4 of Pentacles again. It was the bottom card yesterday from another deck. It was the Leo card yesterday. It's back again. Our paradox is back. They're afraid of a connection that contains no fear. So what does that mean? Well, soul connections, the soul feels no fear. Soul connections are supposed to make you feel good. You're supposed to feel fearless when you're with a soulmate, right? Your partners in life, your energies blend. It's supposed to make each stronger, right? Instead, we've got people afraid of something that there's no business being afraid of. There's no fear within it. All right, what do we get? This Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Look at that. He came back again. This reading is made, it's like my decks are made of Knight of Swords. But no devil. There's no devil. It's not coming. It's not even under this. It's justice. I know. Even the bird is surprised. He's a Pisces, you know. All right, so he's really thrilled with this because if he doesn't have to do anything, he doesn't want to. I already said he don't want to build a nest. He wouldn't. He'd call me to come do it. All right. Hey, I found this female bird. Can you build me a nest? Go ahead. Just make that happen. All right. 4 of Pentacles. Crossing the Knight of Swords. These are red. Center, left, right. Can I paraphrase this? Very simple. Somebody's afraid to say what they have to say because they're afraid the words will come out wrong. Okay? Well, I mean, old Jim Croce, he was afraid to say what he needed to say. He was afraid the words would come out wrong. So he had to say, I love you in a song. Right? Maybe this person can write you a fucking song. I don't know. But either way, they're afraid to say what they have to say because they're afraid the words will come out wrong. The good news is this week, this whole fucking year is about healing. The mustard rhino year. As long as we get real about what happens when we take the mustard off, the good news is this week sets up an energy where the brain shuts down. Healing energy here. The brain shuts down and the soul takes over. It should alleviate a lot of this fear nonsense. Okay? It should begin to anyway. All right. Ah, that is your reading. It's just big things happening here in this energy. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.